Alright guys, what is going on? OSR710 here, and we are today with another draft video. In this one we are calling Playmakers only because we are going to pick the people with the best passing to go into the team. All it is, best passing from top to bottom. Here we go, straight into formation. We're going to have to choose a narrow formation, going to get some brilliant passes in there. So first captain, the Bale would have been nice, but Cesc Fabregas with the best passing in there. Now to the cam, again the best passing, it's going to have to be Borja Valero, I think, because that Spanish link to Fabregas might as well get a few Ken in there, will they? And Gabriel is not a bad card, I'll take that and day of the week over there. And then there it is, we'll take a Cristiano Ronaldo up top. I mean, we're getting some good links here with some of the team. Liking this. And again, we're going to get some good links. Not the best players again, but another brilliant link for the league. This is where it goes downhill. Ukrainian league there, Shakhtar Donetsk. Now we're going for John Matic from the Prem. Sergio Roberto again, another Spanish league. Spanish player got some really good passing going for him. 3 choices here. Adriano, Asamoah and Erkin, and none of them link at all. I think we're going to just have to go with Asamoah, just because he's a Calcio A player and it could be a lot better for us. And we're going to go kicking on the goalkeeper. He's got the best kicking there, we're going to have to go for Edison or Schmeichel. I think we'll go for Edison this time. Then backup keeper, again, nothing's going to help us anyway. And Raphael, not the best of choices for us, but we'll have to take him really. Again, another left back from the Calcio. Oh, and then Mesut Ozil, you can already see from the pick straight into the team, Mesut Ozil. See where we can put him though for now, we'll leave it for now, we'll put him in after. Roberto Pereira again, another Premier League player to go in the mix, so there's a couple in there for us to choose from in the end. Just with Ronaldo up front, we need a few players from Liga in there as well. Yeah, there we go, Insigne could be a brilliant sub. I've never been too keen on Insigne, but he could still fit in and be a brilliant sub for us. Coming on, impacting the game with his speed. It's more down the middle than out wide this time. Maybe had some good choices there, that's a big Payet. Silva's not really bothered about this one. Oh, Isco, that is a brilliant one, Isco, because of the Ronaldo link and all the Spanish players in the midfield, he could really support us in the future. Eriksen again, as soon as you see, you can see he's got the best passing in that group. Oh, and there we go. A lovely prime icon, Matthias. Right then guys, I will be back in a second because I'm just going to pick the manager, play around with the team, see what I can do. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right then guys, so this is the team I went with in the end. Hatz's collar of Asamoah I thought was the strongest. That midfield, Fabregas, Ozil, Isco and Matthias is very strong, and Jesus Ronaldo up front, so let's get into the gameplay. Right guys, I'm speaking after these games have been played. I just wanted to take you through the gameplay, show you the teams I had. This one had a superb front line in Ronaldinho, Benzema and Lionel Messi. Prime Ronaldinho as well, with Tini Ramos at the back. And that Casemiro in the middle as well could be a very solid player for him. But as we got into it, I did get a goal very early on, just almost 3 minutes gone in the game before Cristiano Ronaldo gave us the lead. Nice little finish. Then by the 11th we had the second, a great ball in, look at that finish, Lord Matthias on his weaker left side with a great strike there. And then he put one back, to be fair to him, he pushed me, but we're only 17 minutes in, which proves what people are saying, there's too many goals in this game, too much attacking. But a brilliant little bit of football, Ronaldo finishes it. And then 4 on by the 23rd, laid into Messi, 1 touch past the man, ball back again, Ronaldo draws it home. And the guy did decide to leave after that, he had enough for him. That was the end of the first round, so into the second round for us now. Right, into the second round then, again, look at that team. This time it's completely different. Three at the back, but prime on Ray, in form Roberto Firmino, one of my favourite cards in this game. Like TV and Marcelo Coman, TV De Gea. It's such a superb team to have, to be fair, with that Ozil and beyond strikers. Getting into it, I took some of these goals out because we were 2-0 up. Gabriel Jesus whipped it in, Ronaldo made it 3-0, but this guy did bring it back all the way, to be fair to him, just inside the second half, made it 3-3 through Thierry Henry. But then it went on a rampage from then, guys, and we turned it around again. And as you can see, it's scored 7-3 now. Ronaldo made it 8-3 in the 88th minute, and that was it for that game. Second round done. Ronaldo again, match ball for him. He was absolutely superb in that game once again. And we are dominating in attack. And Lord for Matthias, I can't believe how good he is of a player on this game. And the midfielder right to it there, Isco surprising me a bit more than usual. Fabregas doing brilliant in a defensive role. And the defence is the only part that's lacking for us. But into the semi-final, you can look at the front lines on these teams. Mane, Sanchez and Sergio Aguero, all special. He had the Lord for Matthias in midfield as well, but you see the Danny Rose at centre back, and Remington at centre back is a full back off Ken. There's every chance. And again, it took me 16 minutes this time, but Matthias, great ball inside, and it was Gabriel Jesus who took it away from the defenders and driven it low into the corner. And Matthias into Ronaldo, through to Jesus, defence all over the place, cut in, great little turn to his left foot, made it 2-0 after 36 minutes again. Someone who pulled one back against it, but once again showing you it's a kick-off goal. Roberto into Ozil, a great ball through to Lord for Matthias. Matthias drives it into the far corner to make it 3-1. A good ball again into Matthias. Matthias, brilliant little flick there, reversed into Jesus. He drives it to score 4-1. And then red card there for me in the second half of Colorado. I did change up, and he's that versatile. I ended up putting Lord for Matthias at centre back. We had the lead. We were 4-2 up, so I thought, why not try Lord for Matthias at centre back? I wasn't going to put Fabregas there. I only had Rafael from Lyon on the bench. So we tried Matthias there, and again, the game, we did hold out in the end. And that was the end of the semi-final. We held out all the way. And 4-3 win in the end. He did pull one back, but we did just keep the ball from there. So now we get into the final. And his team for the final, another prime on Ray. I haven't had to use that card yet, considering all the drafts I've done. But everyone else seems to get him. And that Valencia, brilliant card. I like the David Silva in the middle. Not too keen on Lukaku. And Hector Bellerin left back. I'm not keen on Hector Bellerin in this game, to be honest. So even at left back, I thought that was a place where I could try and open him up, run it in with Ronaldo or Jesus. So into the final, he did go 1-0 after 2 minutes through kick-off, but again, straight the other and straight the kick-off. Sergio Roberto infielded to Fabregas. Fabregas drives into Ronaldo, into Jesus. Jesus flicks it off, one more into Jesus, great 1-2 and a brilliant goal. And then Gabriel Jesus here, 13 minutes into Ronaldo, over to Lord for Matthias, and look at this guys, pull back to Ronaldo, back to Matthias, 1-2. What a strike that is into the top corner. This prime icon Matthias is one of the best icons I've used to date in draft, and I've used some brilliant ones like the Ronaldinho, etc. Jesus here with 3-1 up, a great ball in, and Isco finished it off. Great header from Isco. 4-2. Ronaldo now spinned off his man down the right, cuts inside. Good ball into Matthias again, and Matthias turns out, ball into Jesus, one touch in front of the centre half, and drives it into the corner. I wasn't stuck with word as a front force today. Our front line were brilliant. Jesus whipped the ball in, Isco with a brilliant little bicycle kick into the bottom corner, and that guy had enough then, guys. So now we've been through the games, a brilliant win again. Like I said, the defence was sloppy, we did concede in every game, to be fair. But even if we did concede in every game, it wasn't too bad. But again, the reward weren't very good, considering 25k packs that were all rare and not all players. They're just poor. There really shouldn't be a reward in this game because they don't ever reward you. I think maybe once in FIFA 16 I got some rewards for it when I got an inform Higuain. But that was it. So we got into them, getting nothing, no board again. and it was just poor. But anyway guys, we're looking for the next video. I'm going to do another one of these drafts where I do specific attributes, and while I'm looking for a specific attribute, I want you to leave in the comments which ones I should do. But again, looking at his pack, just trying to list everything, get coins where I can, see where I can sell a few of these players. Right then, on to the final pack of today then. Rare gold pack. And again, no boards, very poor. I just couldn't believe it when I saw it, no boards again. It was a pack at the end, but it was only a lone pack guys. But again, we want to try and find a draft where we can make some profit on it, get some coins back. If there is anything you miss that I'm not selling, apologies guys, just let me know in the comments what they are and I'll try and sell them items next time. So guys, didn't realise I completed the 38 games daily objective, so I got a premium gold players pack and the Hunter chemistry style in the premium gold players pack. See what we can get. It is a board which again is just better than the rare gold pack that we got for winning draft. Right mid, it's us main Dembele, which again start of the game 60k, not bad. Now worthless and untradeable anyway. Might go on the bench for one of the sides. But guys, that is it for today. Like I said, next draft we are going to look to change it up, do an attributes one again, but we'll change it up, do something completely different. Hope you enjoyed the video today guys. We'll see if I can get the next one uploaded in the next few days. And leave a like, comment and subscribe if you can please guys, it'll help the channel, and I will see you all for the next video.